Kamala Harris had her first campaign rally on the battleground state of Wisconsin. She pitched herself to voters in her bid to become US president. And joining me now live is Sky News Washington correspondent Annelise Nielsen. Annelise, thank you very much. What's your analysis of Kamala's first official campaign event today?
Look, she's hit the ground running and the response so far has been good, but there's a long way to go. And she's riding on some momentum, especially with these new fundraising figures coming in that she's raised. Now they're saying $81 million since it was announced that Joe Biden was going to withdraw from the race. But what I would say is that this could absolutely change the closer we get to Election Day. She's going to have to do more media, which hasn't traditionally been her strong point. And this is going to be also something where we have to focus on how the debates go. Donald Trump's now said he'll do as many debates as she wants. There should be at least one more, but he wants at least two more. And we don't know how she's going to fare in that environment. He was very reserved with Joe Biden. He really held back and just let Joe Biden to take the stage. And then we saw just so many issues with his cognitive function. Trump didn't have to do much. It's likely that he'll kind of up that strategy with Kamala Harris, go toe-to-toe with her, and then that could be what really changes. But there is just this sense among Democrats that they're so relieved that Joe Biden's out that they're really going all in on Kamala Harris.
Although, of course, Trump might also hold back a bit on Kamala Harris because of her gender. His advisors might encourage him not to be as tough on her. Annelise, what are you hearing in terms of whether Biden's expected to offer any explanation when he speaks later tonight, your time, for why he's no longer running?
Yeah, look, we're finally getting this Oval Office address. There was this promise in the letter that was posted to Twitter when Joe Biden announced he was resigning, and then that was indicating that he was going to speak to the nation later this week. What I think we'll try to emphasize is that he's not a lame duck, because he is very much a lame duck now. Everyone knows he's on the way out. He's got 6 months left. Remember, in the US, you do formally hand over on January 20. So that's a few months after Election Day. There's still that transition period. But it's really going to be hard for him now to advance any kind of major agenda. Now everyone knows he's leaving, and also these questions about his cognitive fitness and ability. So I think they're going to be trying to put forward a strong image that he's not weak. He's going to be trying to deny any of that any of those questions around his cognitive abilities. But frankly, it's just well overdue. The fact we haven't heard from him or seen him since this major announcement, the fact we only got to glimpse him walking down the stairs yesterday after this COVID diagnosis, it really is shocking when you consider when LBJ withdrew from the race, when Richard Nixon resigned. They did that to the American people. It's really overdue that he does this now.
Yeah, especially as you've pointed out, not everyone is on social media. Many people are not. Annelise Nielsen, really appreciate your analysis.